Right now, American military bases surround the planet from Japan, from Germany, from the Middle East, from Africa. The United States is not invading the world, it is watching it. When conflict begins, in Europe, in Asia, or in the Middle East, Tone country is always involved, even if it never fires a single shot. So the question is not whether the United States is the world's military big brother. The real question is, how did it become one? This is not a story about good or evil. This is a story about power, strategy, and survival, a story of how one nation learned that the best way to win wars is to stop them before they begin. Before World War II, the United States avoided global wars. It had oceans for protection, a strong economy, and one belief: let others fight. We will stay out. That belief ended in 1941, when Pearl Harbor was attacked. America learned a painful lesson: distance no longer meant safety. After World War II ended, the world was damaged. Europe was destroyed, Japan was defeated. Old empires were exhausted, but the United States was different. Its cities still stood. Its factories were stronger. Its military had expanded. Worldwide America faced a choice: return home or stay involved. It chose to stay. Instead of ruling other countries, the United States chose another path. It built alliances in Europe, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, called NATO, in Asia, security partnerships across the Middle East, military cooperation. But alliances were not enough, so America built military bases across the world, not to occupy nations, but to respond quickly when danger appeared. Today, the United States operates more than 700 military bases in over 70 countries. This changed how the world thinks about war. Any nation planning conflict had to ask one question: what happens if the United States gets involved? The strength of the United States is not only weapons, it is the ability to move power quickly. America can move force to almost any place on Earth in days, sometimes in hours. It has the world's largest air force. It also has the second largest air force, its Navy. It operates aircraft carriers that act like floating cities. It uses satellites and global intelligence systems. This is why powerful nations do not fight America directly. Instead, they use other methods: indirect wars, cyber attacks, economic pressure, information campaigns, because fighting the United States directly is usually a losing battle. When Russia moved into Ukraine, American satellites were already watching. When tension rises around Taiwan, United States warships are nearby. When violence spreads in the Middle East, American drones are already in the air. Sometimes America acts openly, sometimes it stays hidden, but its presence shapes decisions long before the first shot is fired. This is modern power. You do not fight every war. You make sure no one wants to fight. Some believe the United States protects global order. They say it prevents chaos and reduces large wars. Others disagree. They say America decides which wars matter, which governments fall, and which countries survive. Here is the truth. Both sides are correct, because power is never neutral. The same force that protects can also control. The world is changing. China is rising. Russia is pushing back. New alliances are forming for the first time in many years. The United States is not the only powerful voice. The question now is simple: can the United States remain the world's military big brother without becoming the world's biggest target? History teaches one lesson: every empire believes its power will last forever until it does not. So what do you think? Is the United States protecting global peace or shaping the world in its own image? And if America steps back, who becomes the next big brother?